something my mother taught me, all of us, not just me, but all of us children growing up, to help others. And my mother and father had a checking account, and they called it the Help Fund. And it was just, if Daddy got an honorarium for speaking somewhere or something, they put it in that Help Fund, and they would look for people in the community that needed help. Maybe their house burned down, or maybe they'd lost their job and people were out of work, and Christmas was coming, and they knew that a few $100s here or there could make a big difference in a person's Christmas. They looked around for people to help, and now they did that quietly. They didn't make a big deal about it. They didn't advertise it. They just quietly, my entire life, were helping people in the community, local people. And so their faith was real. Yeah. And when we come to Christmas, because of the commercialism and all the other stuff, it'd be very easy to lose sight. My mother and father believed the scriptures cover to cover. We worshiped the King at Christmas, but quietly they lived out what they believed by just helping other people in time of need. Now, we had some crazy tradition. My mother, one was oyster stew. And when she was in China, of course, my mother was born in China, raised in China. She was, I think, 19 before she left China. And her first language as a young girl was Mandarin. So she had this tradition in her family, the Bell family. On Christmas, they had oyster stew. Now, for us children, none of us participated in this tradition with Mama. She was alone. She had these little Santa Claus mugs that sat on the table. She had this big Santa Claus bowl with a ladle in it, filled with oyster stew. She was just hoping that, we would take a liking to it. We would even smell the stuff. I don't know of a kid anywhere that's going to eat oyster stew. I mean, maybe they do, but I don't know of it. Not in Western North Carolina where I grew up.